Hi, welcome. In today's video, I want to do something that I thought would be quite interesting to do because it's a question I was asked recently, and I was like, well, if I didn't have it, I would think that too. And it is the James Charles palette still worth buying to have in your makeup collection in 2021? So that's what we're doing today. I'm going to be reviewing if it is still worth it. Yeah. So let's get into it. So as you can tell, I already did my eyebrows off camera, and I carved them because they were looking rough. I'm not gonna lie, like full transparency, they were looking rough. So I'm just gonna go pop off camera, do my base makeup because that's not part of a review video. We're reviewing an eyeshadow palette, not doing a tutorial. So yeah, I was gonna say let's get into it, but we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna go off camera and I'll see you guys soon. And yeah, I'll obviously tell you everything that I used when I get back. See you soon. So as you can see, I just finished the base makeup. So yeah, let me run you through what I used. For foundation, I mixed my two favorite foundations, which I tried the other day and I really lived for it. So I was like, might as well do it again today because I might as well enjoy it. I used the Revolution London Conceal and Define Foundation in F8 and the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear in 125 Natural Rose, which look like this. I'm obsessed. And it looks phenomenal for the assistant itself. And then for concealer, I used the Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C6, which looks like this. And for some reason, it creased a lot under this eye, but you know what? It is what it is. It's going to be eyeshadow there anyway, so it's not a deal breaker. Then for bronzer and blush, I used my Rachel Leary X Revolution eyeshadow and face palette. And I think it looks kind of cute. I didn't do any highlighter yet. That's me just now. And then for setting the face, I used the Revolution Translucent Baking Powder. I'm obsessed with her still. And then for eyeshadow, I've already prepped my eyes when I did my base. I did my concealer. I'm just going to tap it out again because I feel like I need to. And I wanted to do eyes first because this is a pretty intense eye look, but I decided, no, it's fine. I've got a plan of how I want to do it. I just chipped my nail because I'm trying to get tape because I want to use tape for my eyeshadow. Okay, for eyeshadow, I'm going to be going in with tape just to get a nice crisp line, which I'm kind of just sticking to my arm to try and get like the tackiness to go down so it doesn't remove like my makeup. And so I was considering doing eyes first. So my tape, I'm just going to get it at that angle. And I'm going to bring it a little bit lower than like parallel to my lash line. That's an angle, is it now? I'm going to be doing it like that because it is taking my makeup off. So that's fun. And you'll see I've left a gap there because obviously I need to put eyeshadow there too, so thinking ahead. I look stupid. Am I going to regret doing this? Probably, because it is going to remove my makeup underneath, but you know what? It is what it is. Palette, of course, the James Charles X Morphe eyeshadow palette, by the way, in case it wasn't obvious. Okay, taking a dense packer brush, I'm going into Daddy and I'm going to place it. Going for a green eyeshadow look today in case that isn't apparent yet. And I'm just packing it currently. I'm going to blend it just now. But the reason I'm using the tape, minus it literally going to be removing my makeup underneath, is because I don't want it to remove my makeup in case that wasn't obvious. Is because I want a very crisp line. Sorry, I completely lost my train of thought for a second. I was like, where was I going with that again? And as you can see, I'm starting to like lightly blend the shadow and take it into the crease just a little bit to give it like a dimension. Ooh, that green is phenomenal. Pigmented as hell. And I'm not tapping off the excess, so if there is a bit of fallout, that will be why, but there isn't any fallout yet. If you remember the last time I used this palette, which was for the rainbow eye, I mentioned this patch here of skin, which is like a crater in my skin because I kind of pulled my skin out. So I'm just removing the excess from the brush. So if it looks a little bit patchy, like right above my brush there, that is why. And now I'm just going to continue blending a bit further. And if you are going to recreate this at home with this palette or like any palette that's got these shades or similar shades or with like any colors you want, as you can see, I targeted or didn't target, like I packed all of the pigment here in like a triangle. then blended it lightly and blended it into the crease on both eyes. But this eye doesn't look as pigmented. Or is that just my imagination? No, that's just my imagination. Now I'm going to be going into a mix of Daddy and Social Blade, and I'm going to be blending my crease with those shades. And I'm just hoping I don't have too much pigment because I want it to be a wash. Now I'm just going to go in with a bit of Social Blade on its own, not mixing it with the other shade, and I'm just going to try and blend that further. First by like swiping motions. I'm just trying to blend this as much as possible without taking it to the brow bone or to the brow. It's already on the brow bone, which it kind of did go to the brow, but you know what? I feel like this side's gonna look better than this side, watch. And if that's the case, I'm gonna be mad. Why did I pack it? Why? Well, it's not gonna be the better eye. You know, if this video is meant to go south, I wasn't gonna expect it to be because of me or my like application error. Oh, I just removed half my eyebrow. You know what? We'll fix that off camera. This is getting too chaotic for my liking. I know I sound like I'm having a blast while saying that, but I'm not. I'm very sad. I'm just tapping off literally any and all excess, so it's just the bare minimum to blend. Because honestly, I can't deal right now with this. It's just not a good day for me right now, I'm gonna assume. Or I'm gonna blame that I'm having a bad day. I don't even know if I am anymore. Although I kind of am. Look at my eyebrow. Can I just have wipe the foundation off? No, I'm just blending it. I mean, at least my eyeshadow is looking kind of fierce. Now I'm going to dip into a hair of Spooky with Daddy. Like I'm going to be tapping in, but with more Daddy than Spooky to deepen up that outer corner in the outer V. And I'm just going to pack it just to like intensify that further. And yes, I am using one brush for this only right now because, oh, that looks kind of fierce. As I was saying, because I'm just trying to show you, like, with similar shades, you don't have to use 5,000 brushes, and also most of my eyeshadow brushes are dirty, so yet again, I wasn't very prepared for a video, which isn't anything new for me, unfortunately. That looks kind of fierce, I'm not gonna lie, like, the eyeshadow's popping off, give it a work, and my eyebrow is slowly disappearing by the looks of it. If I continue at this rate, I'll have how much eyebrows I had when I started the video. Oh no. And now I'm just taking like this brush that's been like wiped off pretty much all the excess. There's literally just like the brush that's now stained from the pigment, and I'm just blending that shadow that I put down so far. And I'll say now I just need a bit of glitter, lower lashes, and then I'm done. Lower lash line. So I'm gonna remove the tape. Moment of truth. Let me come close for this. Let's see if it's how much of my makeup it's removed. I mean, only a lot. Oops. I thought this tape was not going to be that sticky. I was lied to. She was lied to several times. I would insert that, but I mean, like this video is chaotic enough. Let's just see if I can tap over with my sponge, or if I need to get concealer. I think I need to get concealer. Actually, maybe not. That does look like my skin. Oh jeez, now there's green on my sponge. But like, I mean, do you see how crisp that line is? It looks fierce. And no, I'm not going to be going in with concealer, even though I feel like I should. Honestly, please, just give this video a like for my struggle. I'm on the verge of having a mental breakdown because of my eyebrow. Yes, I know I'm being kind of dramatic, but you know what? We're not going to talk about it. So, continuing back with eyeshadow instead of a little rant and tangent, I'm going in with Daddy on the lower lash line, and I'm going to smoke that out with Social Blade. I was going to use brown, but I was like, no, we don't need brown, it's just green. And this green is making the yellow in my green eyes pop more. Because my eyes kind of change color from day to day depending on like the weather and my mood. I might actually smoke the lower lash line out with yellow with B, but we'll see how I feel once I've done this step on both sides. I literally feel like I'm wearing a drag eyeshadow look, and you know what? I'm not complaining. I'm obsessed. This eyeshadow looks actually turning out just as good as I imagined. That doesn't happen as often as I would like to admit it. The reason why I chose green, right? Because I know someone's gonna ask, is because I've been feeling like doing a green eyeshadow look. Like I've been like wanting to really badly. I don't know. It was like a forest green eyeshadow look's what I wanted to do, and I feel like this is kind of forest green. I don't know. It's not Forrest Gump. Bad joke, sorry. And this is what I envision pretty much. Now I just want to smoke up the lower lash line. Since the glitter I'm going to go in with has like a green and yellow undertone, I think I'm going to dip into Social Blade with a mix of bee, like a hair of bee. It's like a hint. Smoke up the lower lash line on both sides, do the glitter, do the highlighter, lashes, lipstick, set the face, and I'm done. Well, not in that exact order, but you know what I mean. Okay, let's hope I made the right decision with what color I want to use to blend this out, or else I'm going to cry. Yes, I am being very dramatic. I know that I've never smoked my lash line out like this low, and I'm kind of obsessed. I'm kind of living. Ooh, like, do you see that? This eye look isn't even done and I'm obsessed. So now I'm going to be going into guac with my finger, my chipped finger, like my nail polish is chipped on that one. It looks like that. Ooh, beautiful. And I'm just going to put that all over the available space on my lid. And what I like about this is it's like a satin shimmer. It's not like a foil. But don't get me wrong, I'm all for foils. But like, since I want this to be foresty, I mean, you won't find like beaming plants in the forest. You'll find shimmery plants, like plants that look pretty and ooh and ah. I don't know where I'm going with this, but we'll see. Honestly, I'm just like talking for the sake of talking. I feel like this is beautiful, but also very smoky and dark. But I'm living. And I mean, look there, those are two different greens. Like this one's a lot more intense because I've layered. Well, not layered, I've packed, I didn't just swipe and blend it like I did on this eye initially. And now I'm going to build it up to be the same because I just want that much shimmer. It's just that simple. I remember the days where if I thought of doing something like this, I'd like just say no. It's going to be too difficult. And I'm like, yes, let's do it. And do it in front of the camera and mess up my eyebrows in the process. Still sad about that, not gonna lie. That is pretty much the eyeshadow done. I'm obsessed. I just want to take the brush I used initially and just do a little something here because I see that my finger was a bit messy on the inside there. So I need to match it up a little bit. I don't think I've done such an insane eyeshadow look before. And honestly, I am obsessed. I feel like, oh, this is probably one of my favorite eyeshadow looks I've ever done. Okay. I'm gonna go off camera. Fix my brow, and I'll be right back. Okay, brow done. I'm not happy about it. This looks ashy now, but the pigment's back. She was a legend, she was an icon. Now she's patchy. I need to calm down because I'm gonna cry. And I can't ruin the work I just did. Okay, for highlighter, I'm gonna go into face in the James Charles palette. Put that down and put my normal highlighter over. Okay, let's just see how face performs before I do anything else. Let's start with that. Just packed it on my brush, like as you can see. But I'm also going to tap all the excess. I don't need that glitter. Okay. I see the hype with this. I've always been too pale for this to work. Can I get this in a highlighter? Like a huge pan, please? Like James, please? Oh my word. Okay, I need to breathe. I'm getting hot because I'm gonna cry. At least I know this is me entertaining for you guys to watch. It's gonna hurt me to edit. It's gonna hurt me to upload because normally I wouldn't upload a video this chaotic, but I feel like it's gonna be entertaining. Everything went wrong that could go wrong, and somehow I managed to pull it together. Pull it off. I mean, let's not count our eggs before they hatch because I'm not done. And no, my luck right now. I can mess this up. I've still got mascara, lips, and I want to do something pretty fun for lips. I want to do an ombre lip, which is going to be brown into like a peachy, pinky, nude, matte lip. I have to set the face, but I should set the face now so I can blend the highlighter into the face. So I'm just going to close my eyeshadow palette, the James Charles one, that I'm obsessed with, by the way, in case you wanted to know my opinion, because it's a review. I'm obsessed. Sorry, I'm moving too much. I was going to move to reach to get my settings back. Breathe. I feel like I'm speaking way too fast. Okay, so to set the face, I'm going to be going in with my Catrice Long Lasting Prime and Fun setting spray. I love this. Like, you can make your face as dry as hard like I did yesterday. Well, not yesterday, the other day. This will bring your skin back to life and blend all your makeup into one. But it is tiny. This is only a 50 ml. I mean, it's more than a fluid ounce, but do you see where she is already? My whole face is coated. Like, do you see that shine, that sheen? Dry it a bit. Make sure that everything is blended. If not, just gently press with the sponge. Okay, so for lip liner, I'm actually using a brow pencil because it's not very pigmented. So hopefully I can blend it into my lipstick nicely because I'm using a liquid lip, a matte one, obviously. So I'm going to be using this is the Rimmel Brow Pro Micro Ultra Fine Precision Pencil in the shade, I think it's on here, 003 Dark Brown. And I'm just going to line my lips. Then I'm going to go in with the Revolution matte liquid lipstick in the shade Chauffeur, which looks like this. Because I want to do like a brown to that tone for the lip. Okay, so I just finished lining right, and now I'm just blending it a bit. Did I just spend another 10 minutes filling with my lip liner? Yes. Are we going to talk about it? Nope. There's a 10 minutes I'm not going to get back. And I could have done that in 5 seconds if I was just willing to trust myself. But since I have this type of energy, I can't trust myself. That's pretty much the liquid lip done. I'm obsessed with how it turned out. I'm going to use mascara, the L'Oreal Lash Telescopic, and it's the makeup look done. I hated that I just did that. Okay, now time to remove the clips. Oh my word. Oh, I thought I didn't do highlighter for a second. I'm like, wait, what about highlighter? Because I looked at my blush and I'm like, wait, where's the highlighter? There she is. That's the makeup look done. I'm obsessed. I don't know, this energy of mine, it's too much, sis. And my hair looks like a mess, but can you pretend it looks great, okay? Thank you. Anyway, you guys, this is the finished makeup look. I hope you enjoyed this video, because, I mean, you should have this energy of mine. I'm obsessed with this look. Like, all jokes aside, all energy aside, I realized I didn't put any highlighter in my inner corners. Let's do that now. We're not done yet. Hold your horses. Okay, now we're done. Thank you guys so much for watching today's YouTube video. If you did... It was my hand, I promise. I promise. Thank you guys so much for watching today's YouTube video. If you did enjoy, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below of your favorite part of this video. Okay. Thank you. Bye. See you guys next time.